Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, this channel is called Kiswahili ni Urithi and I am Mwalimu Shauri. On today's video, we will learn how to gain work experience for students. In this presentation, we'll go through the tips on how to find jobs and also volunteer work. So please stick around and don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't, and follow through the whole presentation so that you fully understand. So understanding how to gain work experience as a student can help you discover your career goals, and also it will increase your employment opportunities in the future. So in this presentation, we'll discuss how to gain work experience for students who are both in high school and those who are in university or college. We'll also explain the benefits of work experience and review a variety of tips for gaining valuable work experience. Why is it important for you to learn these things? The primary goal of work experience is to acquire knowledge and skills that may be useful to you when you enter the workforce. So we'll go through these ways. So I have pulled together 7 ways to gaining work experience for students. And the first one is seek formal work placements. The second one is attend career fairs. The third is consider entrepreneurship. The fourth is pursue part-time jobs. The fifth is apply to internships. The sixth is do volunteer work, and the last one is ask for a support. So we'll start going one by one, and so for the first one, about seeking formal work placement, I know that there are some schools or colleges which have various programs where they place their students, for example, in companies or offices, so that the students can gain experience. So if you have if you are a student currently, please make sure that you talk with your teachers or your professors and ask around and make sure that you know if there is any program that they have, maybe in partnership with a specific organization or specific company, and you can apply for those opportunities, which can be helpful for you when you're if you want to gain experience. And the second one, please attend career fairs. There are so many career fairs which can be in your city or any other places. Go around and go look for these events. These can also be conferences, not just career fairs, because in this kind of events, you will get to meet employers, and you will understand how different companies work or how different organizations work. For example, those who are in Tanzania, we usually have Sabasaba exhibitions, which are almost 2 weeks long before the 7th of July, and they are usually done all over the country. So please make sure that you go to these kind of exhibitions and learn about different companies, and you never know, you might get a chance to work with them. Also, when I was a student, I used to be a member of the United Nations clubs and also United Nations chapter in the university. So usually they have annually they do something called Tanzania International Model of United Nations, whereby they have participants from mostly high school and university and people from outside the country. Yeah, so it's a good place for you also to build network and also to learn about various organizations, because sometimes you can have people from different organizations who come to make presentations, and also you can learn and gain experience on leadership. Also on these career fairs and events, you can also check for those events which are online. So you don't have to travel. You can just use your computer or your phone to attend these kind of events. Yeah. The next one is entrepreneurship. And if you plan to start your own business in the future or become an entrepreneur, it is very good for you to look for enterprises which hire maybe salespersons or sales personnel, even marketing, because it will be a very good way to you to enhance your business skills. And I would also advise those who are in high school, and know that in Tanzania, for example, Form 6 students are now done with their national exams, so they have uh, several months before starting their bachelor degree. So they can use this time to also start practicing uh, selling and also starting their own businesses. It doesn't have to be a very big business. You can start with the very small things if you're interested. And this can also help you when you go to the university, because I know there are some people who are very passionate about business, that they use their um, stipend, we call it boom in Tanzania, that they use their stipend to do business. So if you like to do business, this is also a very good way for you to start gaining experience, because when you start with a small business, it will help you. Even when you have a big capital, then you'll know how to manage your funds. Yeah. And the fourth one is part-time jobs. This will help you develop commercial awareness and customer service skills. uh, this will be any job that you will do, that you really love to do, and you find inspiration. Yeah. For example, you can consider babysitting. I know that there has been this narrative that those people who are working as maybe housemaids or houseboys are only people who are not educated. No, but you can find there are so many families that they prefer to have people who are educated to stay with their children. It can be a day, just a day work. You don't have to sleep there. You can help with students. Their children with their homeworks. You can babysit them when their parents are away. You can just do a lot of things with this kind of work, and this can also include housekeeping. And so you just have to find a good family and start working, because this will help you to get money, but it will also help you to um, develop a sense of responsibility, yeah, and professional resilience. Yeah, so I would advise you to take time and research on this kind of jobs. Also security jobs. Yeah, you can do, because there are so many companies that they hire people in the security jobs, and there are so many tasks on these kind of companies. So you can go there and see if they have positions that you can apply. And also cleaning. Yeah, cleaning is also very good um, part-time job that you can do, and still you will earn money, and you also gain experience, and you can also add this in your CV. Yeah. Also apply to the fifth one is apply to internship. Usually internship can be done when you are on your break, your holiday. I know that most of high school or school routine, they have about a month of mid-year break, or at the end of the year break during the Christmas and New Year's holiday. So you can use that time to do internship. And also for those who are in college, who are doing a bachelor degree, there are some degree programs that they start internships, or we call it field practice, when they are in their second year. So the first year you don't have any placement. So if you don't have any placement in your first year, you can take this time to apply for internship and practice what you are learning at the moment. Yeah. The sixth one is volunteer work. Uh, so volunteer-based work experience refers to the experience students can gain through participating in volunteer activities. So for example, you can go for just in your surroundings. Yeah, there are so many orphanage centers. There are local restaurants. You can go there and ask if you can provide any assistance, especially in these orphanage centers. So you can maybe volunteer twice in a week or once in a week, depending on your timetable and how much you want to volunteer. Yeah. Also, another excellent way of volunteering is with the non-profit organizations. So these organizations, usually they have volunteer positions. Some of them, they will provide you with a bus fare. They will provide you with a meal. They also provide you with internet. So it is not really unpaid volunteer work, but at least there are some benefits that you can gain. And also, you get time to understand how different organizations work. You can get yourself a chance to work full time after that. So there are so many benefits on working with a nonprofit. And for those, for example, who are Christians, you can also work in your church. If you're a teacher, for example, or you want to become a teacher, you can also ask to volunteer as a Sunday school teacher. This is a very good way also to practice teaching, and it will add value in your CV, because, for example, if you volunteer for 3 years when you are studying bachelor degree somewhere, and you volunteer for 3 years, that's a long time. When you finish your bachelor degree and then you have 3 years of work experience as a teacher, that's a plus. Yeah. So this is very important, because it will also help you to develop soft skills such as empathy, interpersonal skills, and also dependability and more. Yeah. And the last one, which is ask for support. And I know it is very hard to start off by yourself, so you can always ask for support from people who are around you, and you can continue on following their guidance, and just find what you want to do. Yeah. After getting advice from different people, you can now know what to do, and you can start off there. Yeah. Yeah, as we continue, please let me know if you like this video by liking this video. And also you can comment in the comment section below, so that you share your experience, but also maybe you share more tips with us and everyone else. Yeah, so now we'll talk about benefits of students gaining experience. I know that up to this point, you already know some of these benefits that through this presentation that when we are how through the ways that I've mentioned, you already know there are some benefits. Yeah, so I'll add more as follows. The first one is it will help you build transferable skills. Yeah, when you get a chance to work in a variety of settings, as a student, it will contribute to your professional development and also teach you a variety of practical skills. So these practical skills are very important in work experience because you gain transferable skills, in which a transferable skill is the one that you can use across different organizations or industries. Example of these transferable skills can be they can actually enhance your credibility and impress employers. Yeah, so these are, as I say, they are practical skills, different skills depending on what you've been doing. For example, if you're a teacher and and you gain interpersonal skills, this is a transferable skill. You can use it in anywhere. When you have this interpersonal skill, you can do it. You can use it anywhere. The second one is develop. It helps you develop workplace awareness. So when you get time, when you get a chance to work in actual organization or company, it's a very different setting from your school environment, and it will give you a wide range of knowledge and skills because it's a different setting. So if you've been a leader, for example, in a certain student organization, and when you get to work in a certain organization, then you get to practice more of what you already know, but you also gain more knowledge and skills. And compared to a classroom setting, there are many more variables at risk in a professional setting. For example, making mistakes at work may result in more adverse or unfavorable reaction and consequences for the employee than making a mistake at school. So when you get the chance to work in a company or anywhere else, it will bring you that sense of awareness. When you're making mistakes, before making mistakes, you will know how to prevent these mistakes to happen because you know there are consequences. Yeah. Also, this helps assemble networks. Network is very important. When you get time, when you get a chance to work in a certain place, it is very likely for you to get network. You can get personal phone numbers of different people who are working there. This can help you achieve success in your career because you've been building relationship with professionals from the industry that you want to work in. And these connections are very useful for you after graduation because, for example, when you go to work during your bachelor degree, and then when you graduate, it is very easy for you now to come back to that organization and ask for maybe another internship or any other position that they may have. And also, networking can be an excellent way to gain insight into your preferred industry. It's working and it's functioning. Because when you're just passionate about doing something, but you haven't get a chance to do it, you don't really know how it is. But if you go and work for 2 months, or you've been working it for a year, it will give you now that reality, how it is. Yeah, then you'll know what to expect when you start working. But also, a network of contacts can be a valuable resource for providing career guidance and recommending you for future employment opportunities. So, for example, when they have open position and they know you, maybe you've been working there for quite some time, or you went there twice for internship when you are studying, it will be very easy for them to contact you and ask if you are interested to go and work with them, before maybe advertising the position uh, uh, to others. Yeah, so that's very important. The fourth one, uh, we are still going through the benefits. The fourth one is increases self-confidence, maturity, and independence. Yeah, when you get to work, it will give you benefits when uh, it will extend beyond practical considerations and promote the development of personal attributes or characteristics or quality. So you'll get to know yourself better, and it will also increase your self-confidence, because you know, when you say that I can do a certain thing, you are sure that you really can do it because you have done it before. Also, the transition from school to the workplace can be a very challenging process for students after graduation. So you really need to have your self-confidence and that sense of independence so that you can go out there and look for jobs. So, but if you have been through that before, it will be very smooth transition for you because you already know what to expect. Yeah. And having work experience can help students establish a link between their education and the workplace, which can increase their confidence in the future when seeking employment. So you get to create that link between what you've been studying and the workplace. How is it? How is the knowledge or how is the education that you gained can be useful in a workplace. The fifth is provides opportunities for full-time positions. Yeah, as I mentioned it before, it will be very easy for you to be asked for to work with a certain company, for example, or organization, because you already know, or you already have some history with that company or with that place. During your internship, a company may choose to train you and teach you the small business operations that you require when performing your duties as an intern. So when you're doing the internship, most of the time you'll get opportunities to do trainings with the organization. So this is a plus, this is advantage for you, and this can also open so many doors for you in the future. And a prospective employer may also monitor your progress and track it throughout the internship process. So it is very important for you to perform well, even if you are even if you are doing unpaid job, even if you're doing internship, you have to perform as much as you can. Do all your best to make sure that you leave a mark. They will consider you in the future if you performed better, and they will know that they really want you because you did well. And a potential employers may invite you to interview if you seem like a promising candidate. So you never know. As I said, you never know when you do nicely, when you did a very good job, when you are doing internship, they might ask you to continue with a full-time position. The last one is determines your strength. Remember I said you will know your quality, you'll know your characteristics, so you will be very confident, and you'll be having that sense of maturity and independence. But now it will determine your strength. Yeah? By gaining experience, you can identify your strength and areas for improvement. Strength refers to skills or subjects that you excel at and enjoy. Keyword enjoy. Yeah. And experiential learning may help you to determine the type of work that suits your personality. Yeah, so you might be studying a certain program, but you don't know for sure if this kind of program will suit your personality. But if you get a chance to do internship, it will help you to now know if this kind of program that I'm studying that suits my personality. Lastly, here, in contrast, you may find yourself attracted to people-centered careers such as selling, which can be a very rewarding career option for extroverts. Yeah, because we are all built different. So the people who are introverts and those people who are extroverts, they they differ. Also, the type of jobs that they do may differ. So, sorry, you really need to get one step ahead and apply for that internship or for that volunteer work, so that you know what kind of person you are. Now I'll share the tips to gain experience for students. First of all, join a student organization. There are so many student organizations. Please join one of those. Also, perform freelance work or self-employed work. Find something that you love and start doing it. Use teachers or professors as resources. As I said, always ask for support. So you can ask your teachers and professors, and they can also help you with a connection. And also, when you're writing your CV, they can also be the people to recommend you. Yeah. Also, maximize work study experiences. So when you get time to work during your studies, make sure that you make good use of that time and that experience, because it will be a gateway to something greater. Lastly, find holiday employment or consider working as a temporary. So it is very important for you to make good use of your time when you are studying, and or when you are free, to get this work experience. So this is the last thing for today. Thank you so much. Asante sana kwa kutazama. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please share, like this video, and also subscribe to my channel and comment below and let me know your feedback, if this was helpful presentation or it wasn't helpful. Just give me feedback and share your ideas to others so that you help them. Until next time, thank you so much.